in terms of the rookies. Bastianini started the season really strong. Now it's kind of gone to it was Di Antonio then had his moment, and now it's gone to Jorge Martin. So those three rookies coming up.
Called Moto2 Grand Prix, and it's a great start from the speed-up man. Number 9, Jorge Navarro, gets off pole position well, but Brad Binder is there. Brad Binder has snuck that KTM to the front on the 41 bike. Marini snaps to one side as through comes another KTM, or does it? No, we're at Duan's corner then, turn 1 here. Of those 25 laps, 69.1 miles. Southern Loop time, already leading out front. Binder's looking to try and get that sorted, and coming through with him is that Jorge Martin that looks like he's coming through as well. Keep an eye on him. Navarro stays second. Jorge Martin does come through third. Marini slips to fourth. Then it is the world champion that would be Alex Marquez that's come through from the second row of the grid. Down into the braking area at Honda for the first time. Oh, pushing and shoving, and really that was
Alex Marquez down, I think.
Is it
No,
Marquez? No, Marquez got away with it.
Vietti.
Yeah, it was Vietti that went down. Marquez got away with that, but that was just a braking point too far. Someone wiped them out, just came across the nose of all of them, and this is a disaster. Bezzecchi is down. Well,
Bezzecchi is in such a good weekend, finally finding his form on Moto2, and he only made it 3 corners. So I think Lecuona was possibly the guy up the inside that caused that bottleneck.
Disaster then at turn 4, Honda corner. We've seen it so many times before. 12 there in the middle of the Estrella Galicia boys is Tom Luthi. Marquez has got through. As we gather up what went on this opening lap, Tom Luthi has got it all sorted. We're looking back from Alex Marquez. Marquez managing to stay clear, so the World Championship is still on for him. Onto the front straight for the first time. It's the Gardner Straight, up now towards Duan's corner. Slipstream counts anywhere you can get it. And getting it was Tom Luthi. Does he make it stick at turn 1 at Duan's? Yes, he does. So Luthi goes 4th then. And he's got a job. There's 2 KTMs out front with a speed up in front of him. And already a bit of a gap back to 4th place man Luthi.
That lead 3 made a cracking opening lap. Brad Binder jumped off the line straight as a dart on the run to turn 1. Went a little bit wide at turn 2, pulled it back, but then has run down through stoners, opened the door then. His teammate Jorge Martin dived through to second, wasting no time, not wanting his teammate to make a break out front.
Back at the scene of the crime, turn 4 Honda. As we go back to look at what happened at the scene of the crime, watch the bunch behind as the wiping out just
was Lecuona.
It was Lecuona come through.
Completely collected the front wheel of Luca Marini. Yeah. He just gets it all wrong in the braking zone, straight lines it here.
Just couldn't stop himself from wiping out Marini, and Bezzecchi just joins them on the floor. Lecuona got away with it.
He managed to stay upright. Unfortunately for him, Alex Marquez was where he needed to be to pull it down to the apex. Look at him there on your right shot.
But no excuse in the start. Alex Marquez actually was overshooting as well. It was all a bit of target fixation, I think, at the breaking point there. And Marini and Bezzecchi in Italian will be commiserating with each other and ganging up, no doubt, on Iker Lecuona next time they get the opportunity. To the line then, 23 laps to go. Binder leads. And this is looking good for Jorge Martin as well. They're dropping Jorge Navarro back in 3rd place at the moment. Luthi's got work to do. This man's just got to keep it rolling. The 73 of Alex Marquez. He had a 36-point lead going into this. Augusto Fernandez.
These 2 KTMs, they're looking strong all weekend. Seem to have found something in terms of chassis setup that the chatter's gone. They don't talk about that anymore. I spoke to Brad Binder yesterday and he said the bike's just working good. He looked comfortable on it. He said actually he almost got caught out, very similar to Miguel Oliveira, over that hill at turn 1, almost onto the grass there when the wind picked up in qualifying. But they look fast throughout this weekend. Bezzecchi looked fast as well. The KTMs have really clicked now at this late point in the season.
Lecuona's got a long lap penalty, and really that's the least of his worries, I feel. When those boys get back to see him down in pit lane, they might calm down by the time he gets round if he completes an entire race, but he's got a long lap penalty, and that, believe it or not, is the long lap around the outside of turn 4, where it's just caused that almighty melee. Looking back then at the 88, Jorge Martin having a good ride here. Jorge Martin is taking it to Binder, keeping his teammate honest. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? Brad Binder qualified in the middle of the front row. He was a winner here in 2018. Jorge Martin, the middle of the second row. And of course, he's the best rookie on the grid at the moment. Jorge Martin, we haven't seen the best from him yet, because that's still to come.
Yeah, he's turned it around in terms of the rookies. Bastianini started the season really strong. Now it's kind of gone to it was Di Antonio then had his moment, and now it's gone to Jorge Martin. So those three rookies coming up from the Moto2 class of last year, all finding their feet, and Marco Bezzecchi, not to forget him. He's on the ground now, but he was showing a lot of pace this weekend also.
Yeah, he's gone in front of his teammate, so Alex Marquez has gone back another place. Marquez now in 6th place. 6th place only gets you 10 points. So 36 points at the moment leading into this race.
Remy Gardner through Stoner curve.
He needs to pick up the pace, Gardner. It's not been... Oh, down has gone! Yeah, Vietti has gone down. Vietti skids across the track again on the corner. Real trouble. So Remy Gardner gets elevated straight up into 4th place. Manzi's up behind him. Watch out for Manzi. Marquez has gone back behind the two of them. Picking that bike up is going to be quite hard work. It's crying in the gravel traps down at Honda Corner. Luckily, he didn't take his teammate with him, otherwise he might have something more to explain later on tonight.
You could see actually in that moment, Alex Marquez is certainly riding a little bit tight. Gardner was down the inside and his teammate fell off in front. He was spooked a little bit, and Manzi did up the inside. But Alex is looking to get back ahead. He knows he can't afford to get shuffled back too far and lose points. Obviously, his nearest championship rivals there in 4th. You can see Tom Luthi just up ahead, but he can't afford to throw away too many points.
We're seeing a similar pattern as what happened in Japan for Alex Marquez. He got shuffled back, ended up finishing 6th in Japan, which was a bit of a surprise as well. Manzi in front of him, he shouldn't be, but he is. Luthi fastest lap, 32.6 so far for him around this 2.7 mile racetrack here at Phillip Island on the tip of Australia. Right down in the south. Now it's all about the Australian, the 87 machine of Remy Gardner. Plenty going on here as we look again at that manoeuvre up the inside. Yeah, goes the stop-and-go rider of Remy Gardner, and all on his own. Xavi Vietti falls out. It looked a lot closer than that from the other camera, didn't it? But from above, it was a mile away and no big deal.
Whenever I seen it again, I thought Alex Marquez was spooked a little bit, but it was actually Gardner's rear wheel that meant he couldn't turn into the apex, and that allowed Manzi through as well. So he just needs to regroup, does Alex, and not get too caught up in that championship. If you're riding and thinking about points, then you don't get into your flow. And we've seen Alex whenever he's in his rhythm so far.
Final round, Alex Marquez may have to do that again in 2019. Back with Binder. He's the boss at KTM. He's managed to get that man, the upstart rookie of Jorge Martin, sorted out back in 2nd place. And as we go with last lap time for Binder, Tom Luthi, 3rd place for him. We've got to go back another 4 seconds to Luthi, then another 2 back to Navarro in 4th place. And it's Baldassari, Gardner, Lecuona, Marquez, Nagashima, Manzi, Bullega, Schrotter. As quick as I can say it, they cross the line down to 12th place. Jesko Rapid is back in 13th place. He's just gone across the line from Fabio Di Antonio. Both Ben Schneider in 15th place now, getting the better of Joe Roberts. Joe Roberts being pushed out to 16th now. The American just finishing outside the points for this last lap. This last 2.7 miles then of the Pramac Generic Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix for Moto2 machinery. It is going to be another win surely for Brad Binder. Binder looking very, very smart indeed at the head of the field. Late season pace from him, and Lecuona gets stuffed up again by the stop-and-go man of Remy Gardner. Gardner going through. No, he hasn't. Lecuona's not having any of it. He'll push and shove right to the very end.
Corner full sideways into that hairpin, and then the cut back from Gardner. But if these two keep messing each other up, Alex Marquez will have a shot at getting the both of them on the run to the line here. He's grabbed a few points back to kept that one.
Oh, dearie me. MG corner sideways on. It's what he does, so we can't say it's out of control, that's for sure, even though he's got a Sam Lowe's look about him, hasn't he? Sam Lowe's, while we talk as well, has just got ahead of Jake Dixon, so he did make that gap. He's up to 20th place. He won't score points from the back row of the grid, Sam Lowe's. Jake Dixon's had a good ride, good solid ride, but we wait then for the man that takes his 3rd Grand Prix win of the year on the KTM. Brad Binder then wins here in Australia from teammate Jorge Martin, the rookie that started from the 2nd row. 3rd place goes to Tom Luthi. Tom Luthi then keeps the pressure